Yeah, it's just a wild tower. So, best way to start with these is before you do anything, set your shield up. You want your shield to cover it like that. I'll go out one more on this. Yeah, but those nubs can't be shot because the shield will take the damage. Turn that off now. No. Right. Okay, here, I'll come down here. On cliff platforms, you see you've got the main spokes, and then there's half spokes. Yeah? And you'll pick one. You either go to the right or left of it, but you want to pick one of the middle ones, a half spoke. You will line your foundation up with the edge of the cliff platform and halfway across this spoke like that. So when you place the second one, it's perfectly lined up with the nubs. But you don't place the second one yet because you've got to try and get all of your angles in, and it's a pain in the ass. But obviously I'm doing a limited angle one here. Peter, you'll be able to use this where you can just cheat and do the furthest point away.
Okay.
Yeah, S plus can be a cunt. So at the moment it's being a cunt. It's not letting me snap off at this point, which means you have to then do something like this. We have to try and line it up from afar. Obviously, these towers can be a little bit annoying to build, but I mean, Mark, you've seen how much we use these, and you know how well they hold. Going on top of all of these, just large metal pillars. Make sure they snap facing. Make sure they snap facing the same way as the foundation. Yeah, and hanging from under these again, large metal pillars. Yeah, that's what you put the ones above, and these snap nicely. If you try and do these straight away, they don't snap nicely. No, not for doing this bit. Not for this bit. There's a stage further on you can replace the hatch frames with dynamics, but not going to cover that because that's a lot different. No, obviously this can go up and down more, as you've seen, Mark. You can drop the pillars another layer and add more, add as much as you want, really. But obviously the key to these is protecting the cliff platform, which the shield does for you. Right. So the reason I'm using a vanilla one is because S plus ones have snap points around their floor, which massively interfere with building these towers. It becomes fucking horrible to build them. Yes. You can use S plus ones, it's just they're bigger, so you have to build a much wider angle tower, which is obviously a little bit weaker in some ways. And they also have annoying snap points, which will interfere with everything. Now, this is a funny one. So because I'm only doing one up, one down, and we want turrets every 2 layers, yeah? This next snap point is the layer that's awkward, which you can both see. But I'm placing a ceiling basically in the bottom of this foundation snapped to the pillar. That lets you place a hatch frame at the bottom of the foundation. Obviously, that's the hardest bit of structure, really. Now it's just with these, you want setback hatch frames. You don't want them to stick out all the way. Yes. But you see what I mean here now with the foundations? Where I'm clipping into the bottom of them to put those ceilings in, yeah? Obviously, if you added another pillar row on top because it's going higher, you might not have to do that. Because what you want to do is across the tower, you want it to be evenly spaced. Yeah, they're pretty simple, really, aren't they?
Yeah. All right.
They line up. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass. This one, a lot of it depends on the terrain. Because, especially on this custom map, it seems to be a prick around cliff and tree platforms. You activate the shield, put turrets on. Yep, as I do with all of mine. You know that.